Hello students, welcome back to online classes of St. Thomas School, Standard 8, Subject Maths. So students, in the last lecture, we have completed revision of third lesson. Now, today we are going to start lesson number 5, Data Handling. Exercise 5.1. Question number 1. Here in the first question you have to say that in which of the following data would you use a histogram. So you have to see the data whether the data is divisible into class intervals or not. It can be divided into class intervals or not. If it can be divided, then you can use a histogram. Okay, because in the histogram we have to use intervals of any data. Question number 2. Here what is the data given? Actually you have to make frequency distribution table and bar graph you have to draw. First of all, what is the data given that you have to find out? Here you can see shoppers are given, total number of shoppers are given. Okay, the shoppers who come to a store. So these shoppers are categorized into 4 groups: women, men, boys and girls. So here you have to write name, its initial, and here number of shoppers, how many shoppers comes per day or whatever it is given. And here this number of shoppers is the frequency. From this frequency you have to make tally marks. Okay, so this is the way you have to make frequency distribution table, and from this table you have to draw bar graph. So you know how to draw bar graph: x axis and y axis. First of all, horizontal x axis, vertical y axis. Here 0. On the horizontal axis, x axis, you have to write shopper's name, and here on the y axis you have to write number of shoppers, and you have to choose a scale. How to choose scale? That is depends on frequency. It means number of shoppers. And in a bar graph you have to remember that width of each bar is same. Okay, this is the width, and gap between each bar is also same. It should be same. Same way in the question number 3, data is given, and from this data you have to make frequency table. Okay, and here it is mentioned that frequency table with intervals. You have to make frequency tables with the class intervals. So here also first write down intervals, then frequency, and then tally marks. Weekly income of 30 workers are given. So how many workers are there who is getting between 800 to 810 rupees? So total 3 workers are there. Like that you have to make table. Question number 4, you have to draw histogram. Okay, but here you have to use this table that we have made in the question number 3. Now what is the difference between histogram and bar graph? Here there is no space between each bars. Okay, but width of each bars is same. So whatever intervals are there, class intervals, that you have to write on the x axis, and number of frequency on the y axis. Here this sign you have to draw. It shows that we have not written this class interval from 0 to 800. Okay, and according to the data you have to make this histogram. And question number 5, it's very easy. From the histogram you have to give the answers. Now exercise 5.2, it is about pie chart, circle graph. Okay, so what you have to remember here in this examples, you have to read the question properly. What is the question? What is the data given? And what you have to find out? It is in a degree form, it is in a percentage form. Here in the first question, data is given in the percentage form, and you have to find out data in a number of people. Okay, and degree angle of this circle graph, pie graph, is 360 degree. At the center of circle, what is the degree angle? That is a 360 degree. Question number 2. So let us understand this question. It's very easy, and remaining examples will be followed by the same method. Same method means you have to check what is the question. It is asked about to find percentage or whatever number of students, number of data, or you have to convert given data into a degree form. That is important. Here group of 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season from the 3 seasons. So here 3 seasons are given: summer, rainy and winter, and here number of votes. So here what is the question? Which season got the most votes? Maximum 150. So it's easy, it's a winter season. Then central angle for each sector. You have to find out central angle. So one method is there, very easy to remember. First of all, if you want to convert given data into a degree form, then you have to multiply by 360 degree. Like that percentage, if you want to convert data into a percentage sign, then you are going to multiply it by 100. Same way, one thing is common, that if you want to convert data in degree form, then you have to multiply 360. Total first summer season, how many votes? 90. Out of how many votes? Total this 360. Okay, so 90 out of 360 multiplied by 360 degree. Same way you have to find out for all the seasons. Then question number 3, here colors, and here number of people who liked which color. So central angle you need to find out. Same method you need to follow. For blue color, total 18 people who like blue color. Out of how many? 36. 18 people out of 36 like blue color. And what is the central angle? 360. So we need to multiply by 360 because we want to convert this data into a 360 degree. So 18 divided by 36 into 360. 36 tens are 360. 18 into 10, 180. So here 180 degree. Same way you have to follow for the green. 9 people out of 18. 36. Total 36 are there. Multiplied by 360. Okay. For the red, 6 divided by 36 into 360. Yellow, 3 divided by 36 into 360. So you will get degree angle. So easily you can give the answer, all the answers. For the question number 4, here what is the data? You can see data is given in the degree form. So there is a possibility you need to convert data into a, here subjects name are given, math, science, so you have to convert degree form into marks. What is the score of the student? Okay. So first of all, first question, in which subject did the student score 105 marks? So here it's very, so here every question is depends on the, either it will be on depend on degree angle or score, maximum score. In which subject there is a student score maximum, then here degree form is given, you need to find out score. Okay, so how to find out score? For maths, what is the central angle? 90 degree. Out of total degree, 90. So 90 out of 360. So 90 divided by 360. And what is the total score? Here it is in the question, it is given 540. So 90 divided by 360 into 540. So you will get 135 marks. Okay. and question number 5 is also following the same method. So here main thing is that you how to convert data into another form that I have explained. Now one exercise remains that we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.